Hi everyone, my name's Annie and I'm one of the senior prefects. So this Friday is Chinese New Year, or 春节, which means Spring Festival. And it celebrates not only a new beginning, but also reuniting with families and loved ones, which can be especially hard during these times. So today I'm going to teach you how to make one of the staple foods of Chinese New Year's. We're going to make dumplings. You can make dumplings, or what we call 饺子, in any way you want. You can make it with seafood, with pork, with any sort of vegetables that you really want to put in it. But today we're going to make beef dumplings. So these are all the ingredients you'll need, and right now we're going to start with making the dough. So we're going to be making beef stuffing, and the vegetable we're using is Chinese chives, I think is what it's called in English. We call it 韭菜. This is 韭菜. And then yeah, so these are the sauces that we're going to be putting in there. I don't know what they are in English, but now we're just adding the water to make the dough. It's pretty much just how you make normal dough. So a little tip is that if you don't want the dough to stick too much, you can add a little oil into the middle, just to make sure it doesn't stick. Okay, so that's done now. So now you want to grab a really big pot and put all your ingredients for the stuffing together. And that includes the meat of your choice, the spices, all the sauces that you're going to use, and then you're just going to mix it all together really well. So this is pretty much it. And then now we're going to add water to what's the effect of water, Mum?
Just because the beef is very dry.
Yeah.
So we have to use water just make it moisture.
Moist.
I don't know how to say.
When you add the water, make sure you do it slowly, bit by bit. I'm afraid I don't have any measurements for you. The best bit of advice I can give you is to measure it with your heart, but 1 or 2 cups would suffice. And that looks done. Now onto the vegetables.
I'm worried about your fine.
I'm fine! And that's all the ingredients ready and prepped. All that's left to do is to add some salt and some olive oil, and then we're going to stir it all together. Okay, so that's done now?
Yeah, so that's the dough. It's ready to use.
What's the difference between now and back then?
It's more stretchy.
Oh.
See? This is the stuffing. See?
The next step is to take out a bit of dough and to roll it out into something that resembles a rope. Once you have done that, you want to cut it into equally small pieces. Okay, ready?
Here?
Yep.
Okay.
And now you want to take one of those little pieces and flatten it with the palm of your hand. The technique you want to use here is to roll it out on one side, switch it 90 degrees, then roll it again, and this way you should be able to get a much bigger sized pastry.
You can see the edges are very thin.
And then
compare with this, the edges are very thin.
so the middle bit you want it to
Middle we still want is a bit thick.
To make the dumplings, you want to take one of the pastry sheets, take 1 spoonful of stuffing and putting it in the middle. Then you want to take the 2 ends of the pastry sheets and close them up together. The aim is to make sure that you don't have any holes in the dumpling, so that none of the stuffing nor the juices flow out. You can cook the dumplings in any number of ways. You can fry it, steam it, but today we're going to boil them. So you want to fill a pan half full with water, let it boil, add a little bit of salt to make sure the dumplings don't stick, and then you can put the dumplings in once it's boiled and let them cook. So one trick with knowing when it's done or not is when the dumpling is it has to blow up a bit, and when it's like that, you'll know it's done. So it's sort of like Aunt Marge from Harry Potter, essentially. Once it blows up a bit, it'll be done.
And ta-da! A finished plate of delicious dumplings.
This Friday, you can also dress up in the theme of Chinese New Year. We really encourage you guys to get creative with your costumes. I have a plan to make a pair of ox horns, as it is the year of the ox. With these, we wanted it to be a fun end to the work week, as we know that it's becoming hard to separate between work days and the weekend. So this will be the start of Fun Fridays, which will all have different themes in the upcoming terms. We would also be really grateful if you can make a small donation, whether that's 50p or £1, to the Invicta donating page. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you have a really good day and good luck with making the dumplings.